Hey everyone, it's Bob again. We are on our way up to get a really long load going to Vegas, so we'll see how much fun we can have with this. Okay, this load is supposed to be 90 feet long. We got two loads we got to go up and get, so Jared's going up with me to pick both loads up. And then we see if we can get out of town before curfew kicks in, or we may have to go out through Nevada. We'll see how that works out. So we're gonna head up and grab them. Okay, I got up here to SME. I'm all hooked up to one of the stretch trailers. I got the one that will either have tight tandems or you can spread them out, so that you know, depending on how the weight needs on this load, we can adjust it to that. So I'm all hooked up, and now we'll go up and get loaded. Had 12 feet off the back. Because the overall length is 92 feet, I had to have one strap for every 10 feet, of course, plus one for forward restraint, as they like to say. So I had 4 up on the front part. Can't have anything tied over the stretch part because there's not really any fastening points there. And then I had 6 over the back part, so that gave me 10. I had the stack of stuff on there, so I had 3 of them go over that, and 2 will go over the front. We got all loaded and on our way. We had a little bit of a time crunch by the time we got our permits. We ended up being a couple minutes short of getting out of the curfew area, but it was just a couple minutes, so. I am right at 110 feet long. It's not very heavy, but they are long. But we did have to go out towards Wendover so that we can get on US 93 to go south. As long as they're daylight only, and that meant we had to get into Nevada one way or another. The shortest way to Nevada is to go out to Wendover, but it's an hour and 15 minutes longer on the overall trip, but we would have probably had to stop in St. George because we would have run out of light and we wouldn't have been able to go through Arizona. So this way is going to work out better. Well, we're here in Ely, Nevada. We ended up coming here to fuel up. these ended up being almost 92 feet long. So my overall length is 110 feet, almost exactly 110 feet. And I had to shorten the fifth wheel up a little bit to get it to that. I'm only 30,000 pounds of trusses, so I'm way good on my weight. But I've got a 12.5-foot rear overhang. We could have shortened that up, but you know, the way it's sitting on the trailer, it ended up being okay. We had to keep it at 110 feet because of my Nevada annual permit. I'm good up to that point. It's questionable whether I would have been able to get a Nevada permit today or not, so we really had to try to keep it to that length. We made it down here, just east of South Point. A nice big dirt lot they said we could park in. We're down here in Vegas this morning, and Jared's in there getting unloaded right now. Crane's set up, they're pulling stuff off, and I'm over there in the lot waiting. Hopefully they'll get him done pretty quick and be able to get me unloaded. I'm supposed to get a load of drywall heading back, so we got to get going. It's at Blue Diamond, so they're not the quickest, so the sooner I get there, the sooner I'll be able to get loaded. Well, it was a long day waiting in the hot sun, but we finally got unloaded. And then we ran over to Blue Diamond to pick up the wallboard, and I was worried, first of all, that it was late enough in the day that they might not load me, and second of all, that it was going to be stacked up lines of trucks, but neither of that happened because I got loaded. There was only one truck there ahead of me, and they took me right in, got me loaded, and I got out of there. The bad thing was it was at the end of the day, so I had rush hour traffic through Vegas, but you know, we made it. Now we're back in Utah, and we're gonna keep on rolling home. It says I should get home about 11. All we have to do is unload this tomorrow, and we'll see what he comes up with, if we're gonna load something for next week or if we wait till next week. We made it home a little after 11. Other than a few interesting driving habits that I saw out there, it was pretty uneventful, but enough happened to keep it interesting. So we'll get it unloaded tomorrow, and we'll see what he comes up with for next week. It's Memorial Day, so we'll see how that works out. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you out there on the road.